All right, guys. So the thing we're going to move on to with Microsoft Word is tables. All right. So making tables. We did a little bit of this in Google Docs, but now we're going to do it in Microsoft Word. So first things first, we're going to give it a title. You're going to go with your period, and we're going to title it COVID table. Okay, so after you give it a title, here on your home tab, what you're going to do is go to the insert tab, and you're going to go to insert table, and we're going to go 3 by 12, and 3 by 12 doesn't fit there, so we're going to go to insert table. So we can do a custom here, and you can just type it in 3 times 12, or you can move the little arrows. We're going to hit OK. Alright, so when you click on your table, or when you're on your table here, or when you create your table, you'll see that you have all these things like cell shading, and some other options up there. Table layout, you've got some other options here too. So first thing we're going to type out is country, and then you can press the tab key to move over to the next column, and this one is number of total deaths and case fatality rate. All right, and that automatically goes to the next line here, so that's good. And then we've got here number and percentage of cases in serious or critical condition. All right, and then we've got here the country that they're talking about is Italy. You can press tab again, and here we're going to use, if you have a number keypad on the right side of your keyboard, use that with your right hand and get familiar with that. If you don't, well, it's going to take a little bit more time to plug in all these numbers, but if you have your fingers on the home keys, you can reach up and use the appropriate finger for that key. It might be a little confusing, but if you get used to it, that'll really help you out, because you don't have to take your fingers off the home keys to type. Alright, so that takes a little while there. Then we got the next one, 3000 space parenthesis 6%. Percent is shift number 5. Parenthesis is shift 9 and shift 0. Alright, once you got that, we're going to go ahead and now shade in these rows. Alright, so we'll go to table design and we'll go to cell shading. I highlighted them, and we're going to go ahead and do these like a light blue. Alright, so that looks like it's very similar to this. Alright, now for this whole area here, we're also going to shade that with the same blue there. Oops, yeah, there we go. Click off of it. And then every other row here, we're going to shade with a light gray. So you do that and so on. And then once you're done with that, these are actually also shaded. They're not left white. They are in a light blue grayish. So I'm going to go with, you don't have to use the exact ones I'm doing. You guys can do yours your own color. But that's a little similar to how it looks. My gray was a little dark, but you guys can make yours look nicer. So once you're all done with that, then we have the table itself, the lines. So usually when I want to select the table, I just click on this plus and it kind of highlights everything. And what we want to go here is we're looking to change the style of the cells themselves. And let's see if we can find that here. We're looking at the table layout. No. Alright guys, so what I found out is that I couldn't really find how to change the color of these lines. I guess that's something that you can find in the full version of Microsoft Word. So what I ended up doing is going ahead and highlighting my table here. I'm not sure if that helps or not, but I always do it. And then click on Table Design. And then if you click this down arrow, you'll find one here that actually looks a lot similar. So this may be an easier way, if you're watching this video and you've gotten to this point, that you can just change probably the whole color. Yeah, it does that. And then all you need to do is just change these ones to gray. So, and that also makes your lines white. So that's a good step right there. And all you got to do now is come back and change these to gray. So if you watched the video this far, then you got a little jump start on it. And you just fill in all your information. Don't stop here. Continue on. And when you are done, you are going to go to File, Save As, create a PDF, and upload this to your Google Classroom.